Cops, central organization of police specialists. Fighting crime in a future time. Protecting Empire City from Big Boss and his gang of crooks. It's crime fighting time. The case of the baby bad guy. Cops File 21813. There's an old saying, good things come in small packages. Well, sometimes bad things come in small packages too. We learned that lesson the hard way on one of our toughest jewel robbery cases ever. Here's how the caper came down.
Four Eyes, open your vault.
Long Arm here.
We've got a report of a robbery in progress at the Empire City Jewelry Mart. You're the only cop in the sector, Long Arm.
I'm on my way.
Now, hand over the jewels, you mug, before I ventilate your suit. In case you're wondering, the name's Small Guy, say? It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, no.
Well, look what we got here. Looks like a wee leprechaun and his bag of diamonds.
Cut the corn, wise guy.
All right, my friend. You and I are going to take a trip down to the station. I've got a small jail cell I want you to try on for size.
Oh, yeah, Flatfoot? Well, try this on for size.
Oh!
Catch me if you can, copper.
Sorry, ma'am. It's a little police business. I guess being small has some advantages, but so does having power cops.
That was a big mistake, big guy.
Boy, Donuts.
Next time, pick on someone your own size, and you won't get into trouble.
Smile, officer. You're on crime beat.
And we arrived at the jewel robbery just in time to see Officer Longarm of the elite cops team spring into action. Here's how the copper came down.
But so does having power cops.
That was a big mistake, big guy.
Hey!
I guess you could say fighting crime is a sturdy business. This is Whitney Morgan for Crime Beat.
Tough luck, Longarm. But you can't let the little things get you down.
It's my fault that half-pint hood is still on the streets.
We all have our bad days, Longarm. You'll bring Small Guy to justice.
I'm beginning to think that's a pretty tall job.
I've been watching you, small guy. I like what I've seen.
That's fine, big boss. But what's this about a deal?
Well, I want you to go to work for me, see? Yeah, we could do big things together.
What's in it for me?
Well, I'll give you 2 pennies out of every dollar you steal.
I thought you might say that. Say hello to my gang.
I'm Snubnose.
And I'm sawed off.
If there's one thing me and the boys don't like, it's to be shortchanged, say?
All right, small guy. I'll cut you and your gang in for a more sizable share. We'll have to find you a proper hideout.
Leave that to me, big boss. I've got the perfect setup in mind. It's called Mrs. Lopsided's Orphanage.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, my goodness. 3 little orphans. How sweet. Oh, you poor little darlings. No need to cry. You'll be very happy here at Mrs. Lopsided's orphanage. Oh, little children shouldn't smoke cigars. Coochie, coochie, coo. Oh! Naughty, naughty, naughty. First, Mrs. Lopsided's going to give you a baby bath and change your diapers. Then she's going to put you all in a pen.
Nobody's putting me in the pen.
Me neither.
Not the state pen, you dopes. The play pen. Now shut up. The old broad will hear you. Tonight, we're breaking out of here to pull our first job, see? Till then, yous two better act like babies.
Go, 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 go.
You're such good little children. I know you'll make Mrs. Lopsided proud.
Last one down's a cootie bug. Okay, it's time to stop kidding around.
You sure this is gonna work?
This bottle's holding more fireworks than the 4th of July.
jewels. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be big.
Stop your blabbing and start your bagging. We gotta get back to the orphanage for our 8 o'clock feeding.
Long Arm, I'm afraid there's been another jewel robbery. And it's definitely the work of Small Guy.
I suppose Whitney Morgan and her camera crew will be showing up to rub it in.
Right. I can't understand why she isn't here.
But why do you want to film a documentary on me? To tell you the truth, Mrs. Lopsided, I'm a little tired of doing crime reports. I think you and your orphanage would make a wonderful human interest story. Oh, my heavens! How exciting! I'll help you in any way I can. What strange-looking little babies.
You ain't exactly Sleeping Beauty, lady.
Oh, look! Ellis the elephant! I haven't seen one of these in years. I used to have one just like it when I was a kid. Oh, I have to hear it talk.
Hey!
What's all this jewelry doing here?
It's supposed to be hiding. Okay, you two, reach for it.
Small Guy?
That's right, sister. Me and my boys are taking over this nursery. You're our prisoners.
And I was tired of doing crime stories. You'd better let us go, Small Guy, or you're going to have the cops to deal with.
I ain't worried, sister. When it comes to coppers, the small guy doesn't play patty cake.
You're a naughty little boy. Naughty, naughty, naughty. These aren't children, Mrs. Lopsided. They're dangerous criminals. Oh, fiddle faddle. All they need is a good dose of castor oil.
Small Guy and his gang have been robbing jewelry stores all over Empire City. Now they've kidnapped Whitney Morgan and are demanding a ransom for her return.
Those little guys are smart. They never leave a clue.
They're bound to make one little mistake. And when they do, we'll cut them down to size.
Now, give me that back, you mugger. I'll tell on you.
Nothing doing. It's mine. Mine, mine, mine.
That's a lousy fib. This is my rattle, see, and you can't play with it.
It ain't your rattle. It's mine.
Is not.
Is so.
It isn't. It isn't. It isn't.
Is. Wah, wah, wah.
Which one of you mugs set off that alarm?
He did.
I ought to give you both a good spanking. Now let's get out of here before the cops arrive.
Looks like they accidentally set off the alarm and had to leave in a hurry.
Now they still managed to empty out the vault.
Yeah, and no sign of a clue.
Wait a minute. I think we've got something here.
A baby rattle? What could that mean?
Mrs. Lopsided's orphanage.
Mrs. Lopsided's orphanage.
I recognize this rattle. It's one of Mrs. Lopsided's. We do a fundraiser there every year.
He's right. Longarm, I want you and Bullseye to check it out.
That's the orphanage below, Longarm. I'm gonna take her down.
Go to whisper mode. If Small Guy and his gang are in there, we better be careful. Activate sound microphones and heat sensors.
Mine!
Isn't.
Will you two crybabies knock it off?
Bingo! We found them, Bulletproof. They're hiding out in the orphanage. We're setting down.
Good work, Longarm. We're on our way.
It's crime fighting time!
Small Guy, we know you're in there.
It's the cops.
Looks like a coppers convention.
We've got the orphanage surrounded. Come out and give yourselves up.
Come in and get us, you badge-happy bozo!
Have it your way, Small Guy.
We gotta make a break for it.
Hey, they're getting away!
Hey, boss! We got a copper on our tail.
Let's play Follow the Leader.
You'll have to do better than that, Small Guy.
No, he's still behind us, Small Guy.
Well, looks like you junior jailbirds finally learned your lesson.
Get us out of here, copper! We're stuck!
Get used to it, small guy. You'll be doing some big time.
Once again, the Elite Cops Law Enforcement Team has restored order to Empire City. My own special thanks goes to Officer Longarm, whose heroic action led to the rescue of Mrs. Lopsided and myself, and to the arrest of the mini mobsters. Nice going, officer.
To make a long story short, the stolen money was returned to the banks, and Small Guy and his gang were sent to the pen. Only this time, it wasn't the playpen, it was the state pen. Cops File 21813, the case of the baby bad guy. Case closed. Cops, roll call. Highway, Mainframe, Long Arm, Bowser and Blitz, Sundown, Hardtop, Mirage, Bullseye, Mace, Barricade, and they call me Bulletproof. These are Empire City's most wanted crooks. Berserko, Rock Crusher, Misdemeanor, Turbo Two-Tone, Dr. Bad Vibes, Nightshade. Use caution in apprehending.
Cookie jar!